I believe that the Big Ten and the SEC garnering more power is actually better for the sport. You can disagree with that, but I'm here to tell you part of the reason why we're in the mess that we're in right now, as it relates to the transfer portal, as it relates to NIL, and as it relates to our overall governance and I would say structure of the sport. The reason that we're in the position we're in is because there were too many cooks in the kitchen for years. So it didn't allow college football to be nimble. And it was a reactive sport. Why? Why didn't they do anything? Because they are slower than the Titanic. Because you got to get everybody unanimously agreeing on the same direction. And everybody in intercollegiate athletics and in universities around the country and conferences around the country have different incentives. Okay, so the old model with all of these people having to get on the same page was actually bad and detrimental for the sport because it didn't evolve when it clearly needed to evolve until it was pushed off a cliff via legislation and they were told you got to pay players and they were told players can transfer whenever they want. And no, they couldn't get out in front of any of these issues. Why? Too many cooks in the kitchen, not nimble enough, moving slower than the Titanic. And it's because they needed this unanimous consent to do anything. Okay, so when two conferences start to inch out their way ahead, let's face it, financially, and they exert their power financially, they garner more what I would call like brands. They get stronger, they get bigger, they generate more power, they generate more revenue, and now they can become decision makers.